A small number of state workers raising big concerns about the state's vaccine or test requirements. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Hockert.
And I'm Kelsey Carlson. This even as most state workers have received their COVID shots. Political reporter Theo Keith is at the Capitol tonight. So, Theo, state agencies were really able to test case this mandate and see how it would go.
Yeah, the state was really the first in Minnesota to put this mandate in place. Already about 3/4 of state workers who have to come into the job site have now gotten a COVID vaccine. Almost all the rest have consented to weekly testing. But this month-old requirement is causing a big concern for about 500 workers who got a big stage in the Republican Senate today.
It's not too late to make things right and to give us the respect that we deserve.
Liz Schwanke says she was put on unpaid leave when she wouldn't get a COVID vaccine or agree to testing in front of a supervisor. Last month, Minnesota required all state government workers who report to job sites get vaccinated or do weekly testing. Wednesday, state officials said 500 people had not agreed to either. The officials said they would consider how to make testing easier for unvaccinated workers, including at-home tests.
It is not a shock to me that we may have a little work to do around the physical setup of how we administer testing.
Of the more than 25,000 workers covered by the new policy, nearly 3/4 are vaccinated, though rates vary by agency. Top says the health department, with more than 95% of its workforce vaccinated. MnDOT is the worst of the big state agencies at 60%. The state says only 4 employees are in the disciplinary process, though the state's definition of discipline doesn't include unpaid leave. State officials did not immediately say how many workers like Schwanke are on leave.
I'm sure, like in anything, there's some folks that are a little bit frustrated or whatever.
Governor Tim Walz dismissed the concerns from a small fraction of the state's workforce and said the Senate would be better off highlighting the employees who are vaccinated. GOP senators saw it differently.
It's going really well. No, it's not.
An official with the biggest state government agency, Human Services, refuted Republicans' concerns and said he did not think that this mandate would lead to a worker shortage. He also said that he's heard from numerous pro-vaccine employees who are happy that the state has, in their words, finally protected them. Live outside the state capitol, Theo Keith, Fox 9.